So we start our morning going live to LA to get all the stateside gossip with showbiz insider Karl Schmid.
Yeah. Karl, what have you got for us?
Well, good morning, Eamon. Good morning, Ruth. Good morning, everybody. Big news happening over here in Hollywood. We start with some sad news, and that is the death of the original queen of disco. Donna Summer died of lung cancer yesterday. She was age 63. Now, of course, Summer had a string of iconic 70s disco hits, including Last Dance, Love to Love You Baby, and Thank God It's Friday, which won her first Grammy Award. She was also the first female to have 4 #1 singles in a 12-month period. Now, she was busy working on a new album at the time of her death. Website TMZ are reporting that sources close to the singer were convinced that she actually died because of the toxic air after the 9/11 attacks in New York, breathing in those toxic fumes. She believed that that's what led to her cancer. So, sad news. We've lost another great pop music diva.
We have,
Very
Karl,
sad.
and it's a soundtrack of all our lives, which makes us all sad, I suppose, as well. I nearly lost my life once interviewing Britney Spears. It was so boring, it has to be said. But they're making her a panel. Now, this amazes me that she's on. What is she on? Is it American Idol?
American Idol.
What is one of those shows?
Well, you know what? She's actually on X Factor. This was one of the worst-kept secrets in Hollywood. She turned up at the Fox upfronts with Simon Cowell, L.A. Reid, and the other new judging face on the panel, Demi Lovato. She's a former Disney star. Now, Britney's earning a reported $15 million for this. She looked rather nervous at the announcement at the press upfronts in New York, and we have a picture, I believe. A close-up of her fingers was taken, showing some rather chewed-up and gnawed nails. So you'd hope with $15 million, perhaps she can afford a better manicurist.
Yeah, indeed.
Or at least a manicurist.
Have you ever interviewed her, Karl? Have you ever met her?
I haven't met her. I've seen her in the street, and the only way I knew it was her were hordes and hordes of paparazzi surrounding her. So.
She looks great. She sings very well, unless it's live, apparently. But she's dull. She is dull. She said, you know, honestly, you
Say
talk
what you
to
mean, Eamon.
No,
Come
but
on.
she just goes, whatever. How was it? And she goes, whatever. We just hung out. Whatever.
Well, she
And
was
she's
young.
gone.
She was
And
quite
bites her
young
nails.
when you interviewed her. Maybe she's matured a bit now.
We haven't seen a lot of her. We haven't heard a lot from her. So I think everyone's very
That's why,
curious
because she
to see what
doesn't speak. Yeah.
Well, now, hey, what about Danny
What
Minogue
about her?
turning down the X Factor? She's turned down £1 million. Friends of hers are saying that it's got nothing to do with money. She wants to stay in Australia with her son Ethan. Maybe it's got something to do with that book that came out, that Simon Cowell sort of talking about their sordid affair. I don't know. What do you reckon?
Well, Russell Brand, it's all over between him and, what's her name?
Katy Perry.
The very one.
Katy Perry.
But she's very cute and he still loves her.
Well, listen, he did appear on the Ellen DeGeneres show this week, and it was a very different Russell to the Russell we saw back in December. Back then, he was very quick to report that there was absolutely nothing wrong with the marriage. Everything was fine. Take a look at what he had to say to Ellen.
And how are you doing?
I'm all right, thank you, because me and Katie got divorced. I love her as a human being, but sometimes when you're in a relationship, I suppose it doesn't work out, does it? But that doesn't mean I regret it or anything. I was very happy to be married with her. She's such a beautiful human being, and I just have only love and positivity for her.
Good.
What did he say? Positive what?
Love and positivity for
that's what
her.
he said.
Yes, but listen, guys, that didn't stop him from unfollowing her on Twitter last week. So who are we to judge?
Who are we to judge? Karl, thank you very much indeed. Thanks for the showbiz
Thanks,
news.
Karl. You can go to bed now. Anyway, news closer to home now.